Okay, hi there, it's Shane here from Burnham Golf Range, and this is the second video of the series that I'm going to do for you. Now remember, these videos are just for beginner golfers, so if you're an experienced golfer, then you will probably know most of this. A couple of the basic pointers might be helpful that I'm going to do, but you will probably know the majority of what I'm about to say. So if you're a complete beginner looking to learn the game of golf, then keep watching because you'll find these really helpful. So today we're going to go through a little bit on the setup. So we're going to go through your grip, your posture, your ball position, where your hand should be, what the club face should be doing, and how you can build this into a routine. So let's start with your grip. Now a really common grip I see with learners is they grip it very much in the palm of their hands. Okay, so get the palm of the hands on and then they just put their hands anywhere. So this makes it very difficult to have control of the club, create any power, and control the club face. So, where I'd like you to position your hands. Now, if you just pop the club up so the grip end is pointing to the floor, then just make sure that your fingers, so across this section of your hand, so just across the top of your index finger, going through to the little finger, just like an angle towards just the top of your fingers here. So, just hold the club across those grooves there in your fingers and let them come round the grip, and then your hand's positioned on. You should find that there's an area between your thumb and index finger, we call it the V, that should be going towards your right shoulder. Then with your bottom hand, now this just sits under the grip, so your palm sits on top of your thumb. Okay, so again, you're going to position the club across your fingers there, so your hand closes over. Then your finger's going to go directly underneath the club, so your palm sits on top. Now, what you do with your fingers underneath the grip, you've got a couple of options. I tend to opt for the overlapping grip. So that's when your little finger goes in the groove between your middle finger and your index finger on your left hand, and then your other three fingers just sit underneath the club. Whereas a lot of people tend to go for the interlocking grip. So that's when your little finger links in with your index finger, then the other three fingers just sit underneath. So whichever one of those two grips feel the most comfortable to you. Now, what you'll want to do is practice that every single day. Now, when you're at work, if you've got a ruler by your desk, just pick up your ruler and just go through that grip, go through that process. If you've got a screwdriver just sitting next to you, just pick up the screwdriver and go through that process. Keep repeating it. When you get home, when you put the cutlery out for dinner, pick up the knife and just get that grip. Just keep repeating it every day. The more and more you do it, the more comfortable it will get. Now, posture. This is really important, posture, because without the correct posture, it's very difficult to get into the right position. So, with the swing. So what I would like you to do, stand nice and tall, put a club across your hips, feet about as wide as your shoulders. Now what you're going to do is you're going to push your hips back, keeping your back nice and straight, then let your arms just hang down in front of you. So what we're looking for is this nice straight back position. So another way you can do this is if you put a club down your back, have the head end touching your backside and the grip touching the back of your head, then just tilt over so the grip end touches the back of the head and the club head touches your backside, so you know you've got a nice straight spine angle. From there, just let your knees sit nice and flexed, and then your arms directly below your shoulders. So that's the posture there. That will probably feel a little bit odd to you, because what you'll probably want to do straight away is go into a bit of a position like this, where you sit down with a bit of a curved spine. Well, that's a really common posture amongst beginners. But if you can, just get used to standing nice and tall, tilt over, and have your hands directly below your shoulders there. The hand position, we've just mentioned a little bit about your hand position. So hands sit directly below your shoulders. Now, whether they go forwards or backwards, so whether they're forwards or backwards in your stance, that depends on where the ball position is. So when you're starting, like I said in the previous video, try and start with just a 7-iron, just get used to swing on the club. Now, the ball position for a 7-iron will go just in front of the middle of your stance. Now, it's very difficult to see in this video where the middle of your stance is, you can't see my feet, but if you start your feet together, get your feet as wide as your shoulders, and then just make sure that the ball is just in front of the middle. A good way you can do that is if you have a couple of bamboo canes, pop one point into your target and then one making a cross, so one at a nice angle. Then stand with the bamboo cane in the middle of your feet, so then you can work out where the ball position goes there. So then once you've got that position, your hands should sit opposite your left thigh. Okay, so you're not too far forward, but just opposite that left thigh there. Now, club face. This is really important. Now, you've got to make sure that your club face is pointing to your target. Now, if it's pointing left or right of target, obviously the ball is not generally going to go where you want it to. So, a good thing to do is always start down the line. So, look at where you want the ball to go. So, if you're looking at a target about 100 yards away, pick something 3 or 4 yards in front of you, and just try and line up that club face to that position. So the best thing to do is to develop a routine to get this right. So what I would recommend is line up your club face to your target first. So just get the golf ball there. So line up your club face to your target. It's the first thing you want to do, club face to target. Then get your stance width, which I mentioned earlier, which is shoulder width apart. So get your stance width. Make sure ball position just forward of middle. Then make sure you feel comfortable in your posture. So feel comfortable in that posture. Now, last thing you want to do is take your grip. So cross the fingers and get that right hand sitting just in the fingers underneath the grip, your hand on top. One last look at your target just to double check everything. Then away you go. So I hope you found those pointers useful. Now, if you look out for the next few videos, we're going to be going through the golf swing and some other bits that you'll find really helpful. But if you just try this, and remember, repeat that grip every day, because it will start off feeling really uncomfortable, but the more you repeat it, the easier it will get. Get yourself down to a golf range and just work on those basics in the setup. But don't worry about your swing just yet. Just enjoy swinging and trying to make good contact with that golf ball. So keep an eye out for the other videos, and good luck with learning the game of golf.